lead the Fever to the WNBA Finals in her first year. We are underway here from Indianapolis. Well, the Indians have some work to do to get there. Indiana enters the night in 6th. The Mystics are in 10th as Natasha Howard leans in and misses.
Things for Washington. They got to keep Kelsey Mitchell in front. I don't know if they have anybody with the speed and explosiveness to guard her on that end of the floor. To Aaliyah Boston in quality spots on the floor where she can have an impact. And Indiana right away is going to have to finish playing yet, and without Ari McDonald and without Sydney Colson. But I think this is a veteran group that you can.
He is two. They have split the fair. Citron might have dragged her pivot foot off balance shot. Here's Mitchell on the handoff, bounce pass. Boston one bounce and a left-handed finish.
I mean, forget about it.
Pass into Iriafin. Mitchell got her hands on it. Iriafin able to wrestle it away. And Dolson had her pass deflected. Indiana has had to piecemeal the backcourt together, but Kelsey Mitchell has been so strong. 20 points. Indiana has lost all of their depth as Dolson deep position. Can't finish, but there's a foul.
Is all business. She's a tremendous teammate, and Indiana is glad to have her healthy.
And Mitchell had wings. Indiana was down by 17 in the fourth quarter. Finished on a 19-3 run and actually had a Mitchell look. Hole, corner three. Here's Boston, the offensive rebound, flips inside to Howard, who lays it in. You got Mitchell, aggressive, bounces to Howard, splits the double team, finds its way to Boston.
Johnson's team.
Here's the rookie all-star Iriafin, out to Enksler, shot clock down to 2. Iriafin turns, fires and hits.
A numbers advantage even on the side of the floor, not just in transition.
Cunningham too strong on a 3 on the other end. Position. Howard backs in, flips it up, flips it in.
Second
on her feet, but it's 4-on-5 right now. Mitchell just now crossing the timeline. Entry pass to Boston, who can't finish inside. Years, brings a lot of experience, albeit it is learning on the fly. As Sims not afraid to let it fly and hit. He wanted to get that first bucket out of the way after being held scoreless on Tuesday. And Lucy Olsen. Enksler comes up with the steal. Enksler drops it. Here's Alicia Clark, who can't connect on the 3-ball. Last in the league. And the Fever are a good 3-point defensive team as Dantes launches and hits. Indiana with a strong defensive first quarter here. Washington still sitting at 8 points, and these slow starts have been a bit of a problem for Sydney's. Hull, extra pass. Sims off on a 3-ball. Second game with the Fever. She played 12 games earlier this year with LA as Sutton can't finish inside. Oh, and Enksler trapped in the corner. Mitchell deflected it into the hands of Iriafin. Cross-court pass, and Clark can't hit on a 3. Howard, not enough zip on that entry pass.
2 turnovers trying to make the entry to the block.
And a bounce pass to a cutting Iriafin, but she can't get inside for Howard. Cross-court pass, it finds its way to Mitchell, who splashes home a 3.
I mean, Kelsey threw her hands up like...
About it on the open. She has been arguably the best guard in the league this year. As Sims fire away, well, she has been...
Moved her around a little bit to put her in spots where she can maybe get a different quality of catch, but I don't care where you put Sonia Citron. She's going to find a way to score with the ball in her hands.
Sykes was Washington's leading scorer and leading assister. Now Citron right behind her in both of those categories. Mitchell sizing up Clark. Here's Sims on the drive. A left-handed push shot will fall.
That's a much better.
Indiana has 8 first quarter bench points. That's typically been a strength when they're playing well, as Iriafin just bullies her way inside.
What a pass by Melvin, too. Really nice.
Mitchell turns on the Jets and gets to the rim.
No.
2 rookie all-stars playing catch here. Iriafin drives to the lane and lays it in.
KK Timpson. Boston rotates to help.
Here's Olsen. Awkward look on the baseline. Side of the backboard. Here's Sims, who's getting a lot of early run here for Stephanie White's group. The step through and the bank shot.
What a tough 2.
Point in that game. Here's Hull spinning, fading, and hitting. Tough shot over Iriafin. Sutton the switch on to Timpson. The crossover. Sutton pulls up and gets it to go.
Smart play by Shugs. Leah Boston so good in that twist action, Pat.
Austin ducks in, flips it up, shot too strong. And Cunningham's got to hurry, lobs it up. Timpson pushes it home. There's 2 points in the early going from Citron, but Iriafin knocks home. Certainly capable. There's Hall, who misses on a three. Offensive rebound, Howard. One bounce, ducks in, and lays it in.
Cunningham with a steal.
Cunningham feeds Sims, who goes coast to coast and lays it in. Vegas in fifth. Indiana is sixth to start the night. Little high-low, and it's Steph Dolson with the two.
Really good ATO by Sydney while they're reviewing that.
So Indiana with a 10-point lead here. 6 minutes until halftime as Boston finds some space and knocks it down. She led the league in that category, and as Caitlin Clark hopefully makes her return back as Enxler knocks down from the mid-range, you'll see that number.
Caitlin has led the team in assists. There's definitely a connection there. And the space, the pickup point.
Trying to close the half strong. Mitchell off the screen, draws the foul, and she'll head to the line.
You cannot guard that action.
Mitchell is having her best year scoring, as she's having the best year of her career at getting to the foul line. She's taking 4.2 free. Indiana 55% from the field on 2-point shots. They're 13 for 19. Mitchell 1 of 2 from 6. Iriafin on Boston. Kick out Enxler. Shot clock down to 2. Enxler with the reverse but leaves it short. Indiana loses Citron on the other end, who answers with a...
And there's 3 lanes. There's the rim run, which is the lane in the middle where you...
And misses on the free throw. Would have made her the first Fever player into double figures. Round draft pick coming over, but a veteran. One of the best defensive players in the league. The rookies. He's coming to the WNBA and is maybe option number 1 for Washington.
She is option number 1 for Washington.
Certainly with Cron. Little crossover. She took part in that 3-point competition here. Citron finds some space and connects 2 more. Sonia.
Well, more on the duo of Kiki and Sonia. Kiki with 11 points in this game. Sonia with 9. I asked Sydney Johnson about his young core before the game, up on opponent's scoring reports, and he says those are 2 humble and competitive players that bring their A game when the bright lights are on.
You know, I think, Jim, they got a lot of good young pieces.
Well, the Fever got maybe the first look as Enxler drives and lays it in. Hit the ground running. Two of the better rookie seasons in recent memory is Boston. Draws the foul inside.
Get open, but what I really appreciate about her is how she stays open. She shapes up to the ball and skill to go along with that relentless work ethic to try to get a quality catch. Experience and their maturity allows them to find the matchups that they like because they move the ball so well.
That lead down to 3, so no lead is safe. Very similar story to what happened here in this building on Tuesday. We'll see if Sydney Johnson's group's able to carry that momentum from the first half over. Sutton on a backdoor cut, gets inside and lays it in.
First possession.
They enter the night in 10th place, just a game and a half out of the playoffs as Boston can't get that shot to go. For 50% in the first half, here's Howard coast to coast. A little too out of control once she got there. Indiana's missed it.
Cunningham trying to keep Citron on the left side of the floor.
Indiana goes under the screen. Citron can't make him pay from the 3-point line. Held scoreless in the first half. She has been brilliant over the last month plus. And there to clean up is Iriafin. She's got 17-5 run, bridging the second and third quarters. Mitchell, left-handed floater, big shot goes.
That's not a play. Over thigh pads. Nobody plays the game low to high like Kelsey. I've been saying that she plays like a running back.
Sutton thought about the 3, steps in, Hull got a piece. Dolson has been wide open all possession, splashes home a 3. And we
get a little more connected right now because Washington's got nothing to lose. I'm not saying they're totally out of the playoffs. I think they're still in the hunt.
Jade Milben knocks down a pair from the line. Rejects the screen, lobs it up to Boston. Shot clock down to 5. Boston spinning, turning, flipping it up and in.
What a move.
Whip into the corner, extra pass. Melvin straight away. It's Sutton on the drive. She goes behind the back and knocks it down from the mid-range. Passing lane comes up with the steal. Cunningham pulls up, launches, and hits. They're 4 of 13 from the 3-point line. As Clark spins away from Cunningham and gets it to go.
That's the thing. They have options in multiple ways they can counter. Alicia Clark, terrific at that move.
And Howard, Anxler tested. It looked like Howard was home free. And here is Clark, one dribble, all day to shoot. And she knocks down a triple. Immediately, but it has clicked quickly here. Just game number 2. A lane violation. Olsen spinning on Mitchell, wild shots. There's Anxler, offensive rebound, and flips it in. Here is Howard. Eyes on the floor, Citron comes down with it. Melbit, extra pass, here's Clark, oh yeah! Sims using that Dantas screen. Indiana's offensive rhythm is... Clark, she's been dynamic, gets to the rim, Timpson late contest, maybe. Dantas pops free, sidestep, handoff Cunningham, who splashes home a triple. Inbound Dantas, oh yeah! With an 8-0 run in the final minutes. Trying to add to it to start the 4. Timpson can't hit inside. And Ariafin pulls down. Ariafin, who is a rebound shy of a double-double. Rolls in that first free throw. Lead in that category. That was 6'2", by the way. And Washington wins the... Sets up Citron, who buries a 3.
You have to know personnel. Run Sophie Cunningham off the three-point line and makes her dribble into her shot, and then the foul.
Could we get a selfie? Of course. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Indiana with just 2 starters on the floor right now. Here's Clark, left hand won't fall. Sims off that Timpson screen, bounces for the rookie, runs into a double team, just gets it up, and it's a difficult shot.
She had a mismatch, she didn't recognize it.
Dolson, the shot fake, flips it up and gets it to go.
Dolson.
13 minutes here tonight. Sims from the foul line, too strong, gets her own offensive rebound. Second effort won't go. Being guarded by Lexi Hull. Hull goes over the screen, defends her really well. Citron just has to fire it up, and a circus shot for... Well, the shot making tonight has just been spectacular as Timpson drives and draws the foul. The Fever are 4th in the league in pace, and the Mystics are 8th. Timpson misses the free throw with the ball still in her hand. That is the shot clock light. Timpson hits one of the 2 free throws. Off the bench, still on the floor. Citron sees 2, kick out Anxler, drives on Boston. Anxler gets inside, can't get it to go. Going with that option. Fever down by 4.
The only one out of position is really Sophie.
And Ariafin draws the foul.
Back if she can. We're going to welcome her back for the playoffs for sure. Not just the Fever, but everyone in back.
It was just not the same without her on the floor.
Well, I don't know how many, some of the players may not welcome her back.
Light is brought to you by State Farm.
Shiv Sutton's got a nice, tight game.
Challenge unsuccessful. Sutton drains the free throws. And challenge was successful. He immediately went running down to that bench, asking if he should challenge before remembering he didn't have it. Mystics have also hit one more 3 than the Fever have. They hit the fewest in the league. Oh. Anxler, back for Citron, hits a 3.
Money.
Cunningham leans in, thought she drew the foul. Boston pulls down the rebound and lays it in. It's about her. If you were to watch her play for the first time and be unaware that she was a rookie, you would think this was year 7, year 8.
All-ACC performer.
Mitchell, kick out, Hull, buries a triple. Mystics have done a phenomenal job here at the foul line. Now 18 of 21, and this is the worst at the line. And now by 10 in a game that they trail by 7. Sims back into the game. Natasha Howard's been checked out. Here's Mitchell, right to the rim. Mitchell lays it in.
Great ball screen by.
Back for Mitchell. Lob it up for Boston. One bounce, and Boston finishes. Sutton with a shot clock down to 5. Sutton with the handoff. Sutton pulls up and hits.
Washington on the glass. First half being 3 for 5. Didn't play a lot of minutes in the third quarter, but has been in the game the last 8 minutes.
Iriafin. Iriafin on Boston. Leans in. Can't finish. Hull pulls it down. Indiana trailing by 3. Mitchell crossing over. Mitchell on the drive. Mitchell missed it at the rim.
Got a foul.
Oh, she got a great look, but
And the start of the second half, they were ready to play. They closed the gap on Indiana at that point.
Melbourne, 1 of 2. Stephanie White gets it into Boston. Hand off Mitchell. Indiana has to hurry. Lob back for Boston. Boston finishes. It's a 2-point. And she rattles in the first. And this is the all-important second free throw. And Melbourne does just that. So Stephanie White will take a reset timeout.